Hey everybody, welcome to today's episode of Western Pursuit. Today we are going to be breaking in a new rifle. We have a Savage Model 110 chambered in 300 Win Mag. We have 4 different boxes of ammo that we're going to see which box or cartridge the gun likes the most. If you don't know, when you buy a new gun, you should try a couple different rounds because every gun digests ammo differently. So we are going to do a series of groups with each box to see which one groups the best, and then we will develop that load out to as far as we can, maybe 600 yards today if we have enough time.
We're going to start out by shooting these cheaper rounds at about 50 yards just to make sure we're hitting paper, and then we're going to back it up to 100, Dad?
Yeah.
And we'll back her up to 100.
You ready?
Yeah. Yep. I think it's low. Yep. Smacked it.
Where at? Is it dead center?
Looks pretty good, yeah. Oh gosh, I wasn't even watching.
That's bullseye.
Yeah, smacked it. Yep.
Okay. Okay, now let's go to 100. All right, we just hit some steel at 50 yards just to see if we could just get centered. We moved it out to 100. Now we're going to see if we can group at 100. And then if we're grouping at 100, we'll put a piece of paper out there, put some bullseyes, and then shoot the different boxes to see which group we like the best.
Okay, 100 yards, ready.
Safety's off.
I think that was low. Shot 2 at 100. You hit it that time. Dead middle, it looks like. I think that was high and left.
Just to the left a little bit. Yeah, just to the left, but just above.
It looks like dead middle, just barely left.
That was his 50-yard shot.
So I need to go right a little more?
You go right down.
How many inches? 'Cause now that we're at 100 yards, each click should be about a quarter inch. So I need to go over.
Do like 3
You
clicks.
come be spotter, man, David. Come be useful. Is that not it right there? On the left of the bullseye?
It's the above one.
Okay, now that we are hitting at 100 yards, we want to see which cartridge groups the best at 100 yards. We have 2 cartridges that are at 200 grains. We have some Federal Premiums, terminal ascent rounds. These are 200 grains. We have some Precision Hunters. These are also 200 grains. We just got some generic Federals with like the blunt tip at 180 grains. And then we have some Trophy Ridge at 180 grains. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my Sharpie, I'm gonna draw a small bullseye. We will shoot a group with each box and see which one groups the best so that we know which round we actually wanna develop out to distance.
You got a box Britters.
He's gonna have to fight grubs because he's so small.
Last time I fought Britters, I broke a tooth. Yeah, what are they shooting over there?
So the first group we're going to use is with the Precision Hunter. These are, excuse me, let's take a look. These are moving at 2850 feet per second, and these are 200 grains. Let's see how they group.
Holy cow, that was probably the worst shot of the day.
Well,
Heck of left and low.
we got to see how they group. It's not where they hit, it's how it groups.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
It's so concussing. It's hurting my head.
Okay, that's the first group. All right, so the second group is going to be with these Terminal Ascent by Federal. These are moving at 28 to 10 feet per second. They are 200 grain. Let's see how these ones group. All right, this third group is going to be the Nosler trophy grade. These are 180 grains. Let's see how fast they're going. They're moving at 2950 feet per second. This is a $100 box. Let's see if $100 groups better than the $60 boxes.
Okay.
All right. Ugh. This last box is 180 grain federal. These are moving at 2960 feet per second. 180 grains. Let's see how these group.
Brother.
Okay, here we go.
Holy.
Way left, huh?
Yeah.
All right, at least at first glance, the winner here are the Hornady Precision Hunters. These ones are 200 grain, and my shooting actually is not that great. I'm not that impressed. 1¼ inches, and then with the Federals Trophy Ascents, we had a 2-inch group. With my Nosler $100 box for this $100 for this box of rounds, 4-inch group, terrible. And then with the generic, just Federal blunt tip pieces of lead, 2 3/4 right here. So let's hit steel now. I think I want to develop these two different loads out to a proper distance. See if see how things group and everything like that once we start moving out to 200 and 300 yards. But at least at first glance, the Precision Hunters, which I find interesting because I have 2 other guns that do not like this ammo. My other guns really love this expensive ammo. And at least in this rifle, it does not group well. So that's just goes to show that you need to try different boxes. Otherwise, you just do not know which gun or which cartridge your gun will like. So let's see how these ones do. Okay, we just grouped it 100 yards and we moved it to 300 yards. I want to be hitting about 8 inches high at 100 yards. So I just did 32 clicks to move my target, or excuse me, to move my impact up 8 inches at 100, which should make us about 0 at 300. So let's see how close we are. There's a really strong wind going to our left, so I'm pretty sure we're going to be hitting the left side of that steel.
You freaking are hitting the top of the board, like the wood.
So I clicked it way too many.
Yeah, look right there.
Let's just drive out there. See
Those two holes right there.
Yeah, bro. It looks like you're hitting. Is that a hole? Oh, is this it? Yeah, right there.
So I shot once here, and then I aimed once there. So there is a 5-inch spread, and that's about almost a 5-inch spread. But I'm hitting freaking foot high. So we need to come down.
Come down those 8 clicks, Loki.
I mean, I went up 32. So according to the math, I want to be 8 inches high at 100. So each click should be 1/4 inch. 8 times 4 would put me at 32, but that went way too high. So let's cut it in half. If I cut it in half and did 16, I'd be here. I don't even know anymore. Let's go down. Let's go down
those 32 clicks and then go.
You think we might be zeroed in?
Maybe.
Who knows? All right, we'll go down like 16 clicks, see where we hit. Okay.
Go down 16.
Yeah. Let me go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Okay. And I was still hitting right a little bit. Let's just see where it hits.
Oh, I forgot my ear probe.
You hit it?
Yeah, I see it.
Just to the right of that. You pretty much hit that right dot.
Yeah.
That hurt so
Oh,
bad.
is that where that is?
Yeah. Just underneath the bullseye to the right.
Pretty good though, huh?
Probably
Yeah.
go over a click or two.
To the left some more?
Yeah. Money.
Yeah. That is 0. So we just grouped these Hornady precision hunters to 300 yards. Let's see how close these Federals shoot without making any adjustments to see if it's still hitting the bullseye at 300 also.
Oh,
Hit the chain.
Wow, look at
forgot
that.
my
Real high,
ear
huh?
again.
Federal 200 grain.
Here, I'm gonna shoot another one.
That hit in between the middle and the right bullseye.
So it went where it was supposed to?
Were you aiming in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's shoot another one.
You hit the chain area again.
That top left spot again?
Yeah, you just blew a hole into the cardboard.
Okay, let's go look. Okay, so out at 300 yards, I think my first shot, can't remember 100%, but I think my first shot was right there, and then my second shot was right there after making some adjustments. So the precision hunter is dialed in at 300. So I thought, let's just see what these Federals group like. And I hit way into the left, 2 shots actually. So it just goes to show that you need to try different rounds at different distances because they do not correlate. Because with these Federals, I'm hitting high into the left, a good, 6 inches. So I don't know how well they grouped at 300 because they blasted them up here. I mean, it could have been up here. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll shoot a group. I'll move the whole crosshairs down and we'll shoot another group just to see how it groups. But definitely not the same zero as the precision hunters is what I'm trying to say. Okay, we just moved out to 400 yards. We're still shooting these precision hunters. At 300 yards, we tried these Federals. They actually grouped not bad. Actually, it was like 2 1/4 inch, 2.5 inches at 300 yards. But they were about 2 or 3 inches high. But these ones grouped pretty good too. So if I don't find these ones in the store, these aren't a bad option. Also, I would just have to make a 2-inch adjustment at 300 yards. But let's see what the adjustments need to be made at 400 for these precision hunters. Okay, so at 400 yards, I'm just going to aim at that first hash mark below the crosshairs to see where I hit at 400 yards, and then we can make an adjustment from there.
Left. You clipped.
With the steel?
Yeah.
How high though?
Which one were you aiming at?
Bullseye.
The middle?
Yeah.
You would you probably hit like 2 inches high. It turned around. I can't see what you hit. Hold on.
And where are you hitting on the steel? Those right here? All these?
Yeah, I think
You're
I'm
hitting right?
I think I'm hitting here. We thought it was here because it was so far away, but we're actually hitting here, huh?
Right and dead on, pretty much.
The group's not bad. The group's like 1.5 inches. And when I shot over here, because we thought we were hitting too high, right? But we were actually hitting dead on. All right, we're still using the precision hunters. And at 400 yards, we needed to use the first hash mark underneath the crosshair, which was pretty good, actually. So at 500 yards, I'm going to use the first big crosshair. It says 4 next to it. I didn't bring my instructions, so I don't know if that's minutes of angle. I'm assuming that's minutes of angle. And it's the first big cross. There's like 2 small hashes, and then there's 1 big crosshair. So at 500 yards, I'm going to use the first big crosshair, or the first big hash. There's a 4 next to it. I'm assuming that's minutes of angle. So let's see how this hits at 500 yards.
You missed.
Did you see where?
You hit. You completely missed underneath.
So I need to keep going up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to...
I saw the vapor trail.
Really?
Yeah.
So, okay, so by how much?
By how you went underneath the target.
Underneath the steel, you mean?
Underneath the board.
Whoa, I need to go that much higher?
So,
okay, so I just drove out to 500 yards and I was hitting 6.5 inches low and to the left. I'm not going to make any adjustments to the, I mean, I guess I could if I want to try to scoot it over to the right, but there's a nice breeze going to the left, so we're going to kind of not worry about the left and right too much, but definitely need to come up 6.5 inches.
Hit it.
Wow.
Just right of the bullseye.
Money in the
That was
bank.
pretty good, Mick.
So that's 6 minutes of angle. Should I send another to confirm?
Yeah, bro.
Put the camera on it this time.
Hey, what are you shooting?
Smoked it, dead center, just a little high.
That's crazy.
All right, so that's 6 minutes of angle. That's great.
That new rig is awesome.
Yep. All right, so we are out at 500 yards. I thought that I missed once because of the wind. I was holding, and I'm guessing it was this one. I can't be 100% sure, to be honest, because the still didn't move much. We thought I missed 100%, but I hit. So I stopped holding because we thought that I totally missed, and that's when I brought these groups in over. I mean, I don't even know which one was the first shot, but I shot 3 times. I hit 3 times. My concern is one of the times I was holding to the right, but I don't know which one of these was the first shot where I held over because the still didn't spin like I thought it would. But at 500 yards, 6 minutes of angle gets us a good 5.5 inch group. That one's 4 inches. These two are 3 inches, but total is 5.5 inches. So 6 minutes of angle on the holdover will get us out to 500 yards. All right, so we're out here at 600 yards. At 600 yards, I was holding at 11 minutes of angle, and I'm still about a foot low. That's about a foot. The group's not terrible. I mean, that's only 3.5 inches at 600 yards, so I'm pretty happy with how the groups are actually holding up, but I definitely need to come up more, but I'm out of ammo. So we'll have to try this again with another box, but at least I've got some good starting information for when I go buy a bunch more boxes of that brand. I really like that one. That one was the, which one was that? The Hornady Precision Hunters, huh? Hornady Precision Hunters at 200 grain. These ones seem to be grouping the best, so we'll go buy a few boxes of that.
That's a wrap for today's video. Thanks for watching us sight in the Savage Model 110 300 Win Mag. We got out to 500 yards. We were hitting steel. Got out to 600 yards, ran out of ammo, but I think we have a pretty good idea where we need to hold out to 600. We'll definitely be shooting it some more in the future, but for now, thanks for watching another episode of Western Pursuit.